What's going on, melon farmers? D-Mac here, back with yet another episode of the Halifax Buccaneers franchise mode for NHL 20. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon for new updates, new videos coming every goddamn day. And in this one, we are going to slow sim through the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs here in year 4. It is April 12th, 2023. The regular season has ended. At the end of the last episode, we did look at the stats and everything, so we're just gonna jump into it. Up against the Tampa freaking Lightning. So very quickly before we start, I'm seeing people with the locker room interaction thing going on, so I want to make sure nobody hates anybody, because if anybody hates anybody, and I'm looking at you, Zach Bogosian, if anybody hates anybody, that could seriously put a hitch in our freaking giddy up there. Jake Virtanen, no. Schmidt, no. Gustafson, no. Hathaway, no. Blippy, no. Snuggerud, no. Bogosian, no. Okay, so nobody hates anybody, so that shouldn't kill us too bad there. So we are just going to jump into it, but we are not going to be simulating any periods, any full periods. We are just going to go up to ×8 and let her happen. So we're getting dramatically outshot in the first, and Lucas Raymond puts it past Ryan Chisholm to make it 1-0. Early in game 1 of the playoffs. They're on the power play again. Oh my goodness, and Jake Virtanen ties it up 1-1 just over halfway through the first, but Tyler Johnson's going to make it 2-1 for the Tampa Lightning. All right, so as we approach the end of the first period, I mean, come on, boys, we got to get back into this. This is your general manager here, your owner general manager talking here. We need to get deep into the freaking playoffs. So now, okay, so Tampa got a power play, we got a power play. Everything got killed off. It's nice and even here. If we could tie this game up, that would be phenomenal. We are over the halfway point on the power play. We cannot put it past Vasa freaking Levski, man. So we're going up against a really, really strong powerhouse Tampa Bay Lightning team right now. Going into the third, down 2-1 in this one. Can we come back on the power play? And Teravainen ties it at 2, but then Tampa gets a power play immediately after. It is killed off. Thank the freaking Lord, man. So final 10 minutes of the game. Final 10 minutes of game 1. What is gonna happen here, man? What? Oh no, they got a power play late. Okay, thank God we killed that one off. Are we going to OT in game 1? We certainly are. Here we go, overtime number 1. And we're getting her started. Come on, boys. We can do this. We are a better... Oh, we're on the power play. In overtime. But they killed it off. Frig. Let's not make this one go too freaking long here. We had a high friggin' shooting game, low scoring game for the amount of shots that are being taken by each team. And it looks like we might be going to double. Yeah, we're going to double freaking overtime here. So let's get her going. Double OT early on. Come on, who's gonna drop one first, man? And it's Tampa making it 3-2. The shots are 51-46. We made it to the overtime, but we're gonna drop game 1 to the Tampa Lightning. That is not how you want to start the freaking playoffs, man. Down 1-0 in the series. Ugh. So let's just jump straight into game number 2. There's nothing really that I want to change on this team right now. Oops. Oh, and Albay Kubel gets one in the first freaking minute of the game. We are getting outshot by Tampa, but here we go on the power play. Can't get her done. We're halfway through the first period. Now Tampa's on the power play, and they can't get her done. Nice kill, boys. Nice kill. Let's keep this train rolling, and Alex Iafallo ties it at 1. Near the end of the first period. These games have kind of been a bit of a goalie show. This first game's been a bit of a goalie show for so far. Now we're into game 2, and it's looking like it might be more of the same. Unless Torrey Krug scores on Vasi, but Hedman instantly gets it right back on the next shot. Taken by the Tampa Lightning, tied at 2 yet again. Nearing the end of the second period. Is it going to be another game like last time, man? This is what it was last time, too. It was 2-2 entering the third period. So, 3-2, Albay Kubel gets it. And we take our first lead, and Stamkos instantly gets it back on the power play, and Teravainen makes it 4-3, and Stamkos instantly ties it again. My God, man, we just can't seem to get a lead and hold it against the Tampa Lightning. They're just one of these teams that does not wanna freaking die. But Patty Mick late in the game makes it 5-4, and the series is tied at 1. Patty Mick, the freaking third period hero in this one. Albe Kubel by Pajot Virtanen, Krug by Kuzi and Teravainen, Albe Kubel by Gus and Pajot, Teravainen by Kapanen and Kuznetsov, and Patty Mick by Kuzi and Gus. We got a 1-1 series tie after 2 games. As I said before, I will say it again. We do not want to change too much on this team, man. I like the way this team is set up right now. Our chemistry is still hovering around 80%. Let's jump into game 3. How's she going this time? We're getting dramatically outshot, and Stamkos is putting that one in 5 minutes into the game. My goodness, that is not... There we go, Jake Virtanen instantly ties that one right back up, and Patty Mick gives us the 2-1 lead in the first on the power play. Can't get her done. And it's 3-1 Seth Jones. Vasilevsky's not playing hockey tonight, man. Vasilevsky did not come to play tonight, but Tampa starts the second on the power play. And it's a long one. That's bad. That is terrible. That was a full 5-minute power play to start that second period. Oh my freaking goodness here. Halfway through the game, it's still 3-1 for Halifax until Lucas Raymond. Oh, and Steven Stamkos. Oh, you're breaking my heart, Stammer. Stammer absolutely showed up to play freaking hockey tonight, man. So entering the third period yet again for the third game in a row. It is tied entering the third. As we get this one started, taking a Pepsi break, Jake Virtanen makes it 4-3 for the Halifax Buccaneers, but Steven Stamkos ties it right back up. Patty Mick with another one, and Stamkos. What the hell is happening here, dude? Every shot we get that goes into the freaking net, Stammer instantly ties it back up. Like the second the puck drops, Stamkos just puts it in. There's Blippy putting us on the board, and Sergachev instantly ties the game again. Oh my goodness. So we are going to overtime yet again here in game 3. And we get her started. All right, early on they get a power play, and it's a 7-6 win for the Tampa Bay Lightning in overtime. So it's a 2-1 series lead for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Here we go. Moving on to game 4. We are at home. This might be one of the tightest freaking series like ever. All right, so early on in this one, got the ×8 sim going on here. 5 minutes into the game, and Trevor Van Riemsdyk makes it 1-0 Tampa. But Jake Virtanen instantly ties that one right back up. This is one of those series so far where the second a team gets ahead, like Matt Seaman scores, let's see Tampa score now. Are they going to score? They usually instantly get it right back instantly. Yeah, there's Steven fucking Stamkos. Instantly puts them back. It's a tie game. Starting the second period, tied at freaking 2. That is really driving me nuts so far in this playoff series, man. It's like no matter what, we go ahead, and it's like they just instantly retie it. Teravainen on the power play, and it's always Stammer too. He gets it right back. All right, on the power play, we killed it off, and are we gonna enter the third with a damn lead? Oh my God, for the first time, for the second time in this series, we are entering the third with a lead. Now, can we make that lead a little bit bigger? And we can maybe, oh, there we go. Power play. It's a long one, guys. Put something in, man. You said like a 5-minute power play in the third period of a damn playoff game. And Vicky Hedman ties it at 3. And it looks like we're going to overtime again. And in the overtime, we get things started out. Oh, and Tampa gets a power play. Oh, but we killed it off. Okay, so that one's becoming a little... Oh, they get a power play again. Oh, my goodness, man. We killed it off. Stop taking fucking penalties in overtime, guys. You cannot just keep taking penalties in overtime. Are we going to double overtime? Oh, no. Tampa took it. It's Nikita fucking Kucherov. Man, so... here we go. The Halifax Buccaneers. Now, the Tampa Lightning have a freaking 3-1 stranglehold on us. What is going on here, man? What is going on here? What about our defense? Is it our defense that's maybe lacking a little bit? No. Gustafson, no. Jones, no. So I could put Snugger right up there. I'm not going to do that because I'm like, substituting one thing for another. Ryan Chisholm has not been terrific so far in the playoffs, but I have to stick with him. He is my starting goaltender, so I kind of gotta stick with him, man. Anyway, here we go. Game 5. Can we hang on in the playoffs? I was sitting there thinking to myself, what can I do? Oh my God, Stamkos on the first shot of the game. He makes it 1-0. Jesus Christ, man. I understand Tampa's a powerhouse. Thank you, JG Pageau, for tying her up at 1. We get the power play. Can we hang on? And can we push this series a little bit farther? Oh, and Tampa's on the power play. Can we kill it? We kill it off. All right, we're almost at the end of the first period, but Tampa did strike first, and I really don't like that Tampa Bay struck first in this one, man. Entering the second period, facing elimination, we kill off a 5-on-3, get a power play, and it's a long one, and Yanni Gourde puts it past Ryan Chisholm. And, oh my God, Taylor Radish puts it past Ryan Chisholm. But Patty Mick gets one back just over the halfway point. Oh, and Braden Point makes it 4-2. Jesus, man. What is wrong with you guys? We are a champion caliber team that, barely made the damn playoffs. And then you get into the playoffs, we're about to be taken out in 5 games in the first goddamn round, man. Here we are in the third period. If we can, never mind. I think that could have been the dagger right there. We got to do some serious comebacking right now. Dzingel gets one of them back, but Tampa's on the power play. We kill it off. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Push. Where's the hustle, boys? They're not even shooting. They haven't got a shot on goal in 10 goddamn minutes. Holy crap-a-moly, and the game is over, and the series is over. The playoffs are over. Holy Jesus, man. JG Pageau leads our team with 6 points in 5 games played. Now we gotta just take a peek at the player stats. This series, or this episode went a lot faster than I thought it was gonna. JG Pageau absolutely was kind of the hero for our team. The only real saving grace we had here, but we got Patrick McDonald, who went down to 86 overall. He was playing 22 minutes a damn night. But next season, a lot of these guys should be a little higher up. So what we're going to do is we are going to simulate ahead to, I'm going to say, June 3rd. As soon as we hit June 3rd, that should be a better indicator of... that should be far enough ahead that tells us who won the cup, what the draft lottery looks like and everything. You know what? Let's take a peek at that draft class. Even though we do not have a first round pick this year, we have a second round pick. So we are going to go ahead and look at a couple of guys in the second round and see where they think we're going to be drafted. Ooh, look at this guy, Lars Haggis. Lars Hagos, a centerman, teammate utilization, weakness, skating, agility, and face-offs. But he's got that medium top 6. What are they saying about his personality? Keeps emotions in check. Very loyal, lacks the drive to win. That, I don't know about that. Nikolai Gogolev, great character. That's something you always want to see. This guy, for the Winnipeg Ice, not looking terrible. He is a top-line center. Billy Steos, you know what? I like him. Is there anyone around here that we kind of have any info on? McKenna, but he's a goaltender. Bottom 6. Medium top 6. That is Amrit Hnidy. Oh, man. That's, you know what? I don't want to draft him just based on his nightmare of a name. We don't really have too much information on these guys, but when we get to the draft day interviews, Pascal Desrosiers, he could very well, 3 years out, he could be low franchise. So that is definitely someone I want to look at for the number 50 pick. Okay, so wait, hold on. Where is he from? He's from the QMJHL. He is a defenseman. He's got 11 points. He was a +7, playing on their top line. Man, he could be a little injury prone, but could you imagine in the second round drafting a franchise potential player? That'd be like drafting Nikita freaking Kucherov. So what we're going to do then, what we are going to do, so is that the Vancouver Canucks? Yeah, the Vancouver Canucks won the Stanley Cup. Jeez, I'm crow. And we are going to simulate right ahead to retirement. We got a $95.5 million cap space this season. Like I said, the only reason why I'm just going to keep going on this one for right now is because of just how goddamn quick that went. Look at Chicago, the number 1 and number 6 picks at the draft. Holy crap. And they were in the playoffs. All right, so Central Scout rankings. All right, so we're going to go view draft class yet again, just one more time. We are not going to get anyone in that first round, or even really that second round. Oh my goodness, and I'm sneezing up a storm there. Okay, so now Pascal DeRosier, they're saying it's very likely it's somewhat likely he could be a low elite. After that, we still got Steos, who had 33 points, and this Amrit Hnaidi guy, who I said I didn't want to, I did not want to draft just based on his freaking, hold on. So we're going to back out of this. I'm going to say sim to draft. We'll look at retired players. We'll see who left of, it was Jumbo freaking Joe Thornton, Corey Perry, Zach Parise, Justin Williams, Mikko Koivu, Alex Steen, Keith Yandel, Bubi Ryan, TJ Sochi, and Ryan Suter were among the big names leaving, and we're going to take a peek and see if any good goaltenders left the game, like Pekka freaking Rinne, Ryan Miller, Jimmy Howard, Brian Elliott, Carter Hutton, Alex Stalock, and the Hamburglar himself. Oh, we're among the guys that freaking left the game this year. Anyway, so now we should be getting ahead to the pre-draft interviews where I do want to... Yeah, don't care. I don't care, man. I just so don't care. All right, so draft interviews. I'm going to go to the draft class. I do want to take a peek at those guys that I had watch listed. So this DeRosier kid, I do want to interview this kid really quick and see if it gives us any more information about him. Like, what about play style? What's that one? Okay, so we're going to go for play style, quick breakdown, how you play on the ice. As a defenseman, I can join the rush, be the first. So he's a two-way defender. That's great. All right, so should I do readiness? Yeah, I think readiness helps. Figure out what type of player he is. Then we go to new topic. And from there, we're going to go to, I'm going to say personality. And yeah, personality. What kind of dude are you, man? I'm a consummate professional. I get along with everyone. I think everyone kind of says that one. So anyway, here we go. Pascal DeRosier. Let's see what we got. He is a professional. He's 3 years away. He's a two-way defender. Did that give us any more insight into what type of player he is? Kinda not really, eh? Man, but we know he's 3 years out. He's neither here or there, can struggle with the desire to win, but keeps his emotions in check. So he does get along with everyone, right? But now, here we go. Billy Steos is a guy that I want to know about. All right, let's see what his play style is. We're just going to look at this guy really quickly. Needs a couple years. So he's 4 years out. What type of player are you, Billy? I'm a strong forward. So he's a power forward. Oh, man, I love that. I love that he's a power forward. You know what? This time we're going to try skills. I want to look at his strengths. Is it going to be physical? Has to be my shot. I can nail a shot better than most. All right, so that's great. All right, so we should have at least a little information on Billy Steos now. I wish that there was more information on his potential. Okay, so it's a medium AHL top six forward as of right now, but he is a power forward. He's 4 years old. I know he's not AHL top six forward, but this Alex Eve guy, we can stop looking at him because we're not going to get him, right? After that, though, I want to go to the Central Scout rankings, and then we're just going to go way down here because I could make a couple of weird little trades to get a couple of guys, right? So what about this Calais Bang? Nah, he's just entering the second round. Dmitry Nazarov. They're saying he's like Jakub Voracek. 3 years out from the National Hockey League. What about Kyler Weston? 55 points in 65 games. There's nothing wrong with that. 32 points for the center, Reed Snyder. Tuomainen. I know Tuomainen. He's playing in an A-plus league, but he's playing on that third pairing. He is a third liner. He's probably a power forward as well. What about this guy like Orlando Nakis? Nah, he doesn't really put up enough there. Pat Ludeman. He's a defenseman for Sudbury. This guy looks like he could be pretty good, but he, in the WHL, Silas Rodriguez was a backup goaltender. What about Michael Milroy? Nah, not really. What about Stanislav Tarasov? 3 years out. He's like Brad Marchand, except he's a little higher off the ground. So you know what? This guy, the 43rd pick, we are going to interview him. We're going to see what he looks like. Give me your play style. Readiness. Couple years, so 3 years. Yeah, play style. Then we're going to do the skills again. My shot's my best asset. So he's a sniper. All right. So we'll go to new topic. We're going to go to skills. Give me your strengths, baby. Give me your strengths. It has to be my shot. Yeah. So all we're trying to do here is try and get as much information on these prospects as we can possibly gather. 3 years out, shooting, sniper, 43rd overall pick. What are we saying about him? We are saying he could very well be elite. He's 3 years out, Brad Marchand. Kind of told us a little bit, not so much. He's a decent size for a sniper. 6'2", 195. All right, so now I'm going to go back over here. We're going to see who we pinned to our watch list. What the fuck is happening? Why did it stay way freaking down there? Look at this madness. All right, pinned. Show me the pinned guys. Where are my pinned guys? Why does it keep jumping like this? Fuck off, man. There we go. So I got 4 guys pinned. If I had to pick one, I'd say my 2 number 1 guys would be Steos and DeRosier. I'm actually considering going for all 3 of these guys, though. Maybe not so much Hneidi, who is an offensive defenseman, but he's 5 years out. Duh, you never know what's going to happen with those guys, though. And now we are at the NHL draft. I can't believe we got kicked out in the freaking first round of the playoffs. Ugh. It's terrible. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of the Franchise Mode. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming every goddamn day. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.